Welcome back. Today we're going to be starting a new series I hope really takes off with the local audience, and that is the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Kill Count. Now, today we're going to be starting off with Phantom Blood, and this is the first video I'm going to be doing with a script, so hopefully it doesn't look too awkward when I'm staring at my computer. Lots of people die in JoJo's. It's been a running for something like 40 years, and it's about fighting. Naturally, there's going to be some dead people in the 9-part Bizarre Adventure. Excuse me. Today we will be covering all the deaths in the first part of JoJo's Phantom Blood. Here's some rules. Okay, the rules took way too long, so I'll just summarize them. I'm not going to summarize the story, so just go read it. There's going to be spoilers. I'm counting animals. And if someone gets converted to a zombie, they die, get converted to a zombie, and then die again, that's 2 kills. I feel like that's reasonable, but it doesn't really matter. Final rule, what was it? Manga only. No anime exclusive kills in this. And, if I get the count wrong, I tried my best, and I don't care, and I'm not recounting it. Thank you. So number 1, we have random white woman in Aztec tribe. The woman is stabbed in the heart by the chief, and her blood is used to activate the stone mask. Number 2 is random Aztec feller. His blood is drained by the chief, and he is slammed into the temple, cracking it in half. So either he died of blood loss or plant trauma. 3 is the Joestar carriage driver. He is impaled through the mouth and body on a wheel, I remember, when the Joestar carriage falls off a cliff. Number 4 is Mary Joestar. Her body's never shown, but she probably died of blunt trauma. Number 5 is Dario Brando. He is thought to have died from a sickness, but Dio Brando actually poisons him with a Eastern poison. Number 6 is Danny. I don't care that he's a dog. He has a name. Put respect on it. He is trapped inside the manor furnace and burnt alive. Number 7 is Dio's mother. This is when it's confirmed. It's said that Dario worked her to death, although she probably just died of like tuberculosis or exhaustion. Number 8 is a puppy. We can see a cat carrying off the dead puppy to eat. Number 9 is an average gent. Dio stabs this average bloke with his mate's knife and slashes to activate the stone mask, and it kills him. Number 10 is the average vampire gent, the one that was used to activate the stone mask. He is evaporated when the sun comes out. Rookie mistake. Imagine if he was the main antagonist for the entire series. I guess 3 parts. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Number 11 is George Joestar I. Our great and noblest of Joestars is stabbed in the back by Dio while protecting Jonathan. Then he bleeds out. Number 12 is the Inspector. He gets half his face scooped off by Dio. One of my favorites. Number 13 is Cop Number 1. And he couldn't figure out not to stand below the vampire on the ceiling. Oh, I guess I should stand below this guy. Anyway. Gets all of his blood sucked out when Dio stabs his fingers into his little skull. Papier-mâché dummy little idiot skull. Number 14 is Cop Number 2. The scooped guy gets his corpse thrown at Cop Number 2. Cop Number 2 gets caught in the midsection and mouth and splits in half. 15, 16, and 17 are 3 more cops that are either split in half or decapitated, also by the same flying corpse. So this one corpse got 4 kills and also broke Speedwagon's arm. Number 18 is Cop Zombie. Jonathan just smashed his skull. I think that's the dishwasher. Number 19 is Wang Chan. That's not racist. That's the name. That's the name he chose. So I guess, well, he's Asian. So, okay. So this might be decisive, indecisive, whatever. A divisive decision, but Dio totally killed Wang Chan here. Like, he grabs him by the arm and sinks his fingers in and starts sucking. There's no way he didn't drain that boy dry. Because, you know, he just got hurt. He just got burnt real bad. He's healing. There's no way he didn't kill him. Just bring him back. Number 20 is Random Lass. That gets her throat cut and stabbed a lot by Jack the Ripper. Number 21 is Jack the Ripper when he gets all of his blood sucked out and brought back. So it's kind of like Wang Chan, where I guess you could say, oh, what if Dio left him alive? That's not Dio. If Dio can kill someone and bring him back, that's what he's gonna do. Oh. Number 22 is just some random sailor that was on the Zeppeli ship. Everything but his arm, I guess, everything but his arm is consumed by Mr. Zeppeli vampire. And we know the whole ship died, but we never see another sailor, so I won't count anyone else but him. Number 23 is Zeppeli Sr. when he's exposed to the sun and evaporates. Number 24 is a random woman. I don't really know how she dies, because she gets drained, you know, she gets drained, then she gets thrown, then she's still alive, then a bunch of blood splurts out, and Jack the Ripper definitely finishes her off. So I don't know. 25 through 28 is the 4 carriage horses who are decapitated, and then he crawls inside of one and puts another one's head on the carriage driver, which leads into number 29, the carriage driver who was stabbed like probably like 18 times and then has a horse head slapped on him. 30 is the Jack the Ripper zombie. Jonathan punches Zeppeli first kicks him and melts his face, and then Jonathan sends a bunch of hormone through a wall and he melts, and it looks really cool. Number 31, 32, 33, 34 are zombie knights, as Zeppeli punches one and sends Hammond through all 4 of them, and they all die. 35 is like Speedwagon's only kill, I'm pretty sure. Zombie bloke when Speedwagon crushes his skull with a sledgehammer. Number 36 is Zombie fella when Jonathan punches his head off. Number 37, this is a flashback, is Darnley, Mary's husband, Mary Stewart's husband, who I guess died in an explosion, but the manga says no one knows. I don't know. 38 is Mary Stuart, and she is captured by evil Queen Elizabeth and beheaded. Number 39 is Tarkus. He's beheaded too, but it takes 3 axes because his neck was just so angry. Number 40 was Bruford. He was beheaded, but it only took 1 axe. However, number 41, after he died, his decapitated head killed the executioner. My theory is that his hair, his really long, beautiful, luscious hair, just kind of tripped the executioner into falling on a blade. I don't know. And this one isn't a kill, but Bruford scoops the middle of a guy's face off like I do with birthday cake, and I just thought it looked really cool. Number 42 is Bruford. First, JoJo melts his arm off with Hammond, and then overdrive punches him. This is personally one of my favorite fights. Really got me hooked on JoJo's. I think it's underrated. Anyway, Bruford passes away peacefully. He goes to sleep. Number 43 and 44 are Poco's bullies. Tarkus picks them up and wrings them out for all the blood and drinks them. Number 45 is, I was reading the chapter, is Dark Knight Tarkus. Jonathan cuts his arm in half like this, which is really cool. That's a unique way. And melts it, and then overloads him with Hammond, and he turns to dust. Number 46 is William Antonio Zeppeli. God bless him. First, Tarkus cuts him in half with a chain. You'll see it. And then William nobly transfers all of his Hammond to JoJo so that he can kill Tarkus. And I think it's a combination of the losing half of your body and bleeding out, and also giving all of your life energy that kills him. Adams is number 47, just some random guy with a weird tongue, but Jonathan stomps his head in with Hammond. Number 48 is British Mama. Dio turns her into a zombie after promising not to hurt her baby. I count this as a kill. I don't remember why. I don't think well, I guess he did totally suck her blood out and plunge his fingers into her skull, and that's not, unless you're a stand user, you're not surviving that. Number 49 is Baby. Mama eats him, rips his face clean off. I was flabbergasted the first time I saw that. I was like, oh my god. I'm reading this in school. 50 is Weird Cat Guy. Dio makes a weird cat guy, and the weird cat guy is a pervert, so Dio stomps him to death. Number 51 is Doobie. Doobie gets an anvil dropped clean through his head, but that doesn't kill him. Instead, JoJo uses hormone to control the snakes and inject him with his own face snake's venom, Hammond. If you read it, it would make sense. Number 52 is Green Zombie Guy. Green Zombie Guy gets his face grabbed by Jonathan and slammed into some iron bars, and it kind of cuts his face into thirds. Gulp. Number 53 is Dyer. Dyer goes in for the cross-split thunder attack, and, the completely unavoidable and unstoppable attack he hypes up that is avoided and stopped twice. It's only used twice, by the way, so. Dio completely freezes him and shatters him. Awesome moment. His decapitated head, however, infuses a rose with Hammond and spits it right into Dio's eye, and it blinds him, and it really pisses him off, and I think that's really cool. Number 54, 55, 56, 57 are respectively Bonham, Plant, Jones, and Page. Not sure why Araki felt the need to name these four individually, but I think it's a musical reference, and he's just kissing musicians on the mouth, so. Anyway, they all four charge at straights. However, he jumps up and drops a chandelier on them, trapping them and then melting them. 16 and 61 are two more zombies. Tom Petty slaps a zombie's head clean around, and Straight actually just rips the skin off of one, like a hungry pit bull who just found a toddler. 60 and 61 are two more meaningless zombies when Dio shoots one through the head and blows one's head clean off with his stingy space ripper eye things. I forgot the name. 62, 63, 64, 65 are zombies that Tom Petty says, let's take care of the rest of these zombies, and they're on the page, so I have to include them. 66 through 116 is zombies. Now, here is what I'm getting at. I misexplained this. Basically, I took everyone I counted, all the zombies from Dio's mansion or that were in the town, the two women that were killed in Dio's mansion, all the zombies that we counted, and the zombie that later goes off and kills Joseph's dad. That's 23. I count 23 people. And the newspaper report says 73 in the manga. 73 people are missing. 73 minus 23 is 50. So we add 50 to the count, because that's the amount of people that are missing that we did not count. So they are dead. They're in there. They're missing somehow. Might be zombies. Probably goes to 116. 117, his father Sticks when a booby trap from Dio's coffin shoots him straight through the head. 118 is Random Boatman. Random Boatman has his head exploded by a zombie throwing a life preserver at it. 119 is Lisa Mama. She falls down the stairs and dies. LMAO. Number 120 is Wang Chan. JoJo uses the last of his Haman to make his skull explode and send him into the gears of the ship. 121, 122, 123, and 124 are boat zombies. And as the ship starts to explode, you can see them explode. 125 is Jonathan Joestar. God bless him. He is shot through the neck by Dio's laser eyes and bleeds out. But before that, he manages to take out Dio, a lot of zombies, an entire boat. He saves America. That leads to Steel Ball Run, totally. I think so, if I remember. It's a joke. 125 through 161 is Boat Everybody's. I counted 36 people, zombies, and passengers on the boat with the newlywed Joestars, and I'll count them here when the boat explodes. And that leads to 161 kills in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood, with the kills consisting of 35 humans, 2 dogs, 4 horses, 2 zombies, and 118 2 vampires and 118 zombies of varying calibers. The golden experience for coolest kill will go to Jonathan Joestar. It isn't the goriest kill, but it perfectly sets up the sacrifice and heroism of later Joestars while giving a fitting send-off to the first JoJo. The Tower of Grey for lamest kill will go to Mary Stewart's husband, Darnley, because we don't even know how he died. We just see some ambiguous explosion. I mean, at least Mary Joestar saved her baby. Darnley just started a civil war. And that's it. Phantom Blood came out in 1987 and has led to one of the best manga series of all time. If this gets enough likes, I'll be back with Battle Tendency.